Africa, the richest continent, yet the poorest. When the rich man begins to cry for help in this content, tell me, how can the poor rest? We have traded our birthright for guns, pounds, and dollars, sharing within our rivers, lands, and forests. The unimaginable wealth that lies beneath the dew of America's oil. Diamond, gold, cocoa, ivory, and timber, just to name a few, amid the large bases of oil. So please allow me to ask Africa. Africa, we have enough to feed the rest of the world, including the very hungry mouth in Africa. Yet we subject our own brothers to war, starvation, and massacre. And of all the continents, we are known as the number one Blasaga, the backtracker, but we all still remember that once upon a time we used to be far, far richer. So please allow me to ask Africa. Africa, we provide the rest of the world with the largest amount of minerals. Yet we want to poverty we call our religious leaders, economic gurus, and academic generals. And every now and then, the rest of the world get to attend all our funerals. So please allow me to ask Africa. Africa, how independent is our independence? How free is our freedom? Why have we allowed people to take precedence and allowed corruption to rule our kingdom? Why have we allowed people to take precedence and allow corruption to rule our kingdom? Why have we allowed politics and religion to undermine our intelligence? What happened to ancestral wisdom? Oh, Africa. Oh, Africa. In Ghana, we produce cocoa. Yet having your fast can afford to buy a chocolate bar. If after all these years, we still cannot afford to break our own raw materials, I'm trying to say we still do not know who we are. Then I find this phenomenon to be too bizarre. Reason why I keep asking Africa. Africa. We are quick to maybe calling our colonial masters when the problem actually is with our psychological monsters. I don't think this has anything to do with our blackness. So for Ghana, we wear our skin, and oh yeah, some of us with so much gladness. So if I be an African to the day I die, then please allow me to ask Africa. Africa, why can't you break those chains that hold us bound to mental slavery? Why can't you listen to the prophets Marcus Garvey, Ehalakasa, Robert Esamadi, Fabian, their musical delivery and political bravery? Why can't you emancipate ourselves from the stories that make us utterly inferior to the Brethren War and chart all of history? Oh, Africa, has our blessing become a curse? Have we heard that our enter over are going to leave us worse? I am still looking forward to the day when we shall once again cause of 7 leaders and not just rulers. Men and women who are doing their political positions not for their selfish interest, not for foolish. The people who not back the dictate of neocolonialism, even at the face of guns and bullets. Oh, Africa. The post of great leaders such as Kwame Nkrumah of Ghana, Gamal Abdel Nasser of Egypt, Nelson Mandela of South Africa, Haile Selassie of Julius Nyerere of Tanzania, Muammar Gaddafi of Libya, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf of Liberia, Sam Nujoma of Namibia, Nnamdi Azikiwe of Nigeria, Kenneth Kaunda of Zambia, and this member of Congo, Thomas Sankara of Burkina Faso, Jomo Kenyatta Modibo Keita of Mali, Amilcar Cabral of Cape Verde and Guinea-Bissau, Sekou Touré of Guinea-Bissau, Samora Machel of Mozambique, and many others who are called as great and unique, but we live about the preach. Because if it all comes to this, what then is the essence of Kwame Nkrumah's self-governance and advocacy for African unity? Gamal Abdel Nasser's call for Arab unity. Nelson Mandela's fight against the apartheid and illegally discriminating social policy. Haile Selassie's disapproval of chemical weapons and a call for collective security. Julius Nyerere's political philosophy, oh Gaddafi, are we for Gaddafi? When it's advocacy for a common African currency. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf's sexual ordinary leadership and upright democracy. If it all comes to this, tell me, what then is the essence of Sam Nuyoma's anti-apartheid and anti-colonial activism? Nnamdi Azikiwe's call for nationalism. Kenneth Kaunde's political ideology of African humanism. Patrice Lumumba's fight against imperialism. Thomas Sankara's committed women's rights and upright pan-Africanism. If it all comes to this, what is the essence of Jomo Kenyatta's fight against colonial rule? Modibo Keita's immense contribution to the OAU. Amilcar Cabral, Olympio, Sekou Touré, Samora Machel sacrifice just for me and you. Oh, Africa. Many prophets that we had, many prophets can be off. But they control the little one in our hearts. Because together we still fight the fight they once fought. Our freedom and life with their clear light report. So please hear me beyond the words that I speak. For it's not the accolades and applause of men that I seek, but that we all welcome to a new Africa, enough of the street. So if you and I, the Africans, till we die, then please join voices in asking Africa. Oh, Africa. Right, thank you so much.